This ranch was put together by my great-great-great-grandfather 200 years ago or so. And for 190 years, not one single family member that I know of ever gave a damn about turkey hunting.
You know, Dan didn't care anything about turkey hunting. He has been everywhere. He's shot everything. He's been to Africa, killed every species in Africa.
9 years ago, I went as a guide because I knew my way around. And from the minute that that turkey hit the ground, I've been, I'd say not addicted, but obsessed with turkey hunting ever since. When I left the house to go hunting with Jerry Martin, I was thinking to myself that I was well above turkey hunting. And got to a spot and Jerry hit that call and I thought it was funny the way it sounded, and then we heard a gobble and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Set up and I sat there and watched, and they let that turkey get up to 15 yards, 12 or 15 yards, just right in front. And when he gobbled, I had like 4 strokes, 6 heart attacks and the common cold all at once, and he scared me to death. From that moment on, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that I was going to become very, very good at that.
I'm burning my candle at both ends. Gonna go to heaven, but I don't know when. Ashes to ashes, can I get an amen? Burning my candle at both
The Mellon Creek Ranch is a working cattle ranch as well as a huge hunting operation with probably the biggest emphasis on whitetail and all other native game of this area. Probably up under some big oak trees over there just like this. That's not too far from where I wanted to hunt the roost this afternoon. But I don't think he's quite far enough to be over there yet. There's a water well over there too, so we might be around that water. We just kind of got to ease our way that way. I just don't want to go blow up in there and bust him. I think we've worked pretty hard to make sure that the clients that do come turkey hunting to Mellon Creek Outfitters experience the best turkey hunting that they'll probably ever see. And with 110,000 acres, we're really only killing about 20 or 25 turkey a year off of it. And we could probably easily triple that, if not quadruple it. Tim and Susie Geppert have been probably the best turkey hunt clients that the Mellon Creek has ever had. They're really great people. We've turned out to be really good friends. This year seemed to be a little bit different. The birds just were kind of off. You know, as usual, we had birds everywhere, but they really weren't coming to calls. I don't think that the peak of the mating period had really kicked off yet. And we put the decoys out, got everybody hidden, set back, and then every 25, 30 minutes, I would just call a little bit. I heard a crow call kind of off in the distance out in front of us, and I thought to myself, you know, crows don't just do that. He saw something. I don't know what. I didn't know what at the time. It was about 5 or 10 minutes later, I thought I heard a gobble. And then a minute or two after that, I heard a gobble, and it was very loud and very close. You know, I'm always panicked when they get in shooting range, because if you're not holding the gun, you never know when it's going to go off. And it's always, you know, to me, a worry that they're going to spook and get away. But I was paying very close attention to their snoods, and they had them laying over their beak and hanging down. And so long as that snood stays like that, you don't have anything to worry about. They're not going anywhere.
Shoot it again, shoot it again. Good shot, good shot. Good shot, good shot.
But the first time that crow squawked, I thought to myself, he sees something. You know, why would he do that? And it was over here somewhere. And then the next time he did it, one of them shot gobbled, and I thought, man, they're close.
Did you see
Look,
him?
my spurs are bigger than yours.
Big spurs.
He flew off, and I didn't think he was hit at all.
Okay, you think she missed the first shot?
I don't know that she missed or not, but I know she dang sure didn't the second time.
Oh, the second time yeah.
She went SEAL Team 6 on him the second time. Good Lord.
Well, tremendous. Thank you very
Yes, sir.
much.
Thank you
You did
very
a great
much.
job for us. Persistence.
Well, I think all of us at Mellon Creek Outfitters always want to produce for our clients. But when you become friends with client, you know, it makes it that much more rewarding when things unfold, and it couldn't have gotten any better. It pretty much ended as perfectly as it could. All of us try very hard to make sure that everything about Mellon Creek Outfitters is a perfect case scenario.
Obviously, when people come to your home, you want them to feel comfortable. You want them to have every amenity that makes them feel at home and makes them feel, you know, rested and relaxed and enjoying the time that they spend here.
Stephanie oversees things at the lodge as far as the cosmetics of it. She just adds a touch to it that a man can't simply do. She also really truly enjoys getting other women involved in the outdoors and in hunting and fishing and things of that nature. She also guides probably 95% of all of the coyote hunts for Mellon Creek Outfitters. You know, she loves coyote hunting more than anything else, more than she even loves me, which doesn't take much.
Just there east of Ethan's house.
Dan's duty is just to sit around and tell everybody what to do, and then we all do it, and then we report back to him. He's like, that's not good enough, do it again. That's Dan's duties.
I need him to put on a show, attack the dummy, stand very still.
Listen to your guide. When he says shoot,
Well, here's the good thing about me. If he's leaving, I'm slinging it.
yeah.
Dustin is you know, wildlife manager for here on the ranch, and he has met with everybody that needs to talk to make this ranch and what it has to offer the best it can be. And he's done a very good job.
Dustin's going to hunt turkeys with a bow. Why?
We have a lot of birds. If I was going to shoot one with a bow, here's where I'd want to start that. We're going to find some birds that want to work the decoy. You know, I elected not to use a blind. I said, I'm not even going to use a blind. And everybody at camp, everybody around was like, you're not going to get it done. But I tell you what, shooting a turkey with a bow, that's one thing Dan has never done. And that was one of the things that, you know, made it special for me. And that's why I said, I'm going to do this.
I always give Dustin a hard time because Dustin will go to great lengths to make something that's already hard even more difficult.
She looked pretty. Hope she calls this one right in. Well, not calls one.
Jimmy's been doing the scouting and he's been watching a lot of birds. I mean, we've got birds gobbling all around us. There's a couple of senderos, and that's where they've been out there strutting the last few days. I've got birds to my left, they're gobbling. They hit the ground and kind of went the other way. There was another bird that was behind us that gobbled early, you know, and then when he hit the ground, he kind of shut up. And then all of a sudden we look up and he's right in front of us. I've got these guillotine type broadheads, you know, and I just had this vision that I wanted to hit one and cut his head off. You know, that's what you do with a bow. I get drawn, I let it fly, and it does not hit the bird. But You know, the arrow zips by him, he spooks a little bit, but then he immediately goes right back into strut. So while he's doing all that, I just really quickly reached down, grabbed a regular broadhead. Man, I thumped him and he went about 20 yards over there and was stone dead. It was a very, very fast kill.
Oh! Real grand.
It did the trick.
Hey,
Awesome.
you know what this is? This is a couple of firsts for me. It's the first turkey with a bow.
Yep. First time
And it's
you've done something that Dan hasn't done in hunting.
first time ever that we've done anything
That's
that
right.
Dan hasn't done 3 times. Looked at us.
Yeah, you know, me and Dan, hey, we've known each other for a while now. You know, we go hunting together, we're buddies. His love for turkey hunting, it just turned around overnight. And he's done that for me as well.
Safety.
Dan gets so just crazy when it comes to killing turkey. Once he took everybody and we all saw how cool it is to call those things right up to you, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Oh, good work. You got him. You got him. Good job. You know, it may have taken us 180 years or so to give a damn about a turkey, but if I have anything to do with it, that's pretty much all we're going to give a damn about for the rest of the ride out.